Hi guys, welcome to this short video tutorial on how to mask Hive columns using Atlas tags and Ranger. My name is Saurabh Lambe and I will guide you through this short video tutorial today. Today's agenda is what are tags, the prerequisites, then we will create a tag and assign it to Hive entity, create a tag based masking policy in Ranger, assign tag service to Hive resource based policy, and finally we will verify if the masking works. What are tags? Classifications or tags can be dynamically created. Please do not confuse between classifications and tags. We will use them interchangeably throughout the video. Since HTTP 3.x, tags have been known as classifications. These classifications can include attributes that can help to distinguish between two different classifications. Then an entity could be associated with multiple tags and vice versa. You can create propagated tags, which means that an entity which is related to the tagged entity is also associated with the tag which is associated with the earlier entity. And classifications also support REST API. Prerequisites for today. We need a healthy HTTP cluster with the following components: Atlas, Ranger. Uh, if you have Atlas, you will of course have Hive, HBase, Kafka, and InfraSolar or an external Solar cloud. Your Hive should have a couple of tables and databases so that we can enable masking on them. The Ranger should have the Hive plugin enabled and also the audit to Solar feature enabled so that we can verify the masking audits once we have performed the select operation. Kerberos in your HTTP cluster is an optional feature. Next, we will create a tag and assign it to a Hive entity. So this is my HTTP cluster. The HTTP version is 3.14. I have used one of the latest versions since HTTP 2.6 is nearing end of life this year. So I will log into Atlas. Let's go to classification and create a new one. So we have successfully created a classification and now we will go ahead and associate it with the Hive column. So I have a couple of Hive tables with me. Let's go to football. And I have these columns in the football table. For now, let's go to the country column and associate our newly created classification with it. So the classification has been tagged to the entity. Next, we will create a tag-based masking policy in Ranger. Let's go to Access Manager, tag-based policies, create a new service. I'll name it tag service. Click on add. Now let's create a new masking policy. Click on the service, go to the masking tab, add a new policy. The tag name was first underscore tag. We have the tag here. Let's select the user, access type, and let's allow select permissions and the masking type. Let's select hash for now and save. Next, let's assign the tag service to the Hive resource based policy. So we are at the resource based policies page, and we will now click on the edit icon. Let's select the tag service here. This is the name of my tag service. I will save. Now let's verify if the masking works. I'll get the Kerberos ticket for my user. Let's log into the Hive shell. As you can see, the country column is now hashed. So let's try to hash a different column. For example, the salary column here, so that the user uh, who is accessing the table will not be able to view the salaries of the players. Let's go to Atlas. I'll remove the tag from the country Hive column. I'll search for a Hive table. Click on salary. Select the same classification. Now the salary Hive column is tagged with the first underscore tag classification. Let's verify if this works. So we have successfully hidden the salary column from the user, and now the country column could be seen by the user. So notice that when the hash masking type is imposed on an integer, so it will show a null value, whereas when a hash masking type is imposed on a string, it will produce a hashed value of the string. To confirm, I will describe the table. So here you can see that the salary uh, data type is integer, whereas the country data type is string. So we have successfully enabled masking using Atlas tags and Ranger. Thanks for watching the video.